Hello, everyone. Sorry, private conversation. Hello there. Hey, Leafy. How do you do? Yaku, Havoc. I am always distracted because I'm busy. Thank you. It's drama day, as usual. Mondays are drama day. Please, YouTube chat. Anyway, how's everyone doing? How was your weekend? Uh, no, I'm glad we've gotten past this stage of Confused Plus and other things exist. Hey, Mass, how do you do? Welcome, welcome. Right. So I have done enough on the YouTube world. We are back on the streamer world so that we don't progress any further because I have plans to record today. So today we're gonna sit, we're gonna chill, we're gonna talk. That's what we're gonna do. You don't want to talk? That's perfectly fine as well. Don't you worry. That is perfectly fine as well. Oh, it's Monday and it's already like full of drama. Mama, what are you doing on the table? Mama, my child's being weird. Algorithms are full of stuff, but they need emerald, currency of the ancient world. Hmm. Right, so what did I do? I have done nothing because this is a fresh world. That's correct. Okay. Where's my shovel? Also found a pitchfork. That was also pretty. We'll be looking, waiting for people to come and pick up all the garden trash. No worries. Do what y'all must. Okay. Crafting table. Oh, put a crafting table down. Game? You're gonna... Okay, there we go. Visited your bro yesterday? Hey, Kuva. Yes, Mass. How do you do? I did greet you. Okay. Cheese sandwich. Smithing table. Durability we know about. Making money. Chest and a trapdoor. Hey, Anna. Welcome to the stream. How do you do? Chest and trapdoor. I keep forgetting how to make a trapdoor. You never got back to me? No, I didn't. I apologize. I must... Okay. You said you needed my PC specs, yeah? So, we know I have a 3080. I don't have Minecraft, but I have Roblox. Good for you. Okay, let me send you a picture of what I have on this machine. The DirectX Diagnostics will tell you everything you need to know. Should give you everything. There we go. That should sort you out. Sorry about that, Havoc. I apologize. It has been a weekend. Let me tell y'all, there's cock and drama again, and to be honest with you, I'm honestly not in the mood for it. Really am not in the mood for it. How do I make a trapdoor again? That's not how you do it. That's not how you do it. Damn it. I Hello? What was it like? Oh, thank you. You would think by now I would learn how to make this thing. Oh my gosh. Okay. Put that back, and I don't have. You don't play Roblox, so you play Minecraft? Nothing wrong with that. Ugh, go away. Minecraft's fun. Minecraft's fun, but it depends on what kind of Minecraft you play. If you play RL Craft, I don't know if you're gonna have fun because RL Craft is, you know, RL Craft is a bit. You know, I don't want to bum on RL Craft, so I don't want to be the guy that bums on RL Craft. If you enjoy pain, suffering, and humiliation, then yes, you should definitely play RL Craft.
More gold is required.
More gold is required. Thank you, my love. Other than that, there's a lot of I prefer Minecraft modded over plain old Minecraft. And the reason for that is I find that normal Minecraft is missing some key things that could make it better. I'm not saying that it's bad, don't get me wrong. But I'm just saying that it feels like Minecraft as a base game could be better. And I feel like a lot of people feel that way. But doesn't mean that a lot of people don't enjoy the base game. Harris, thank you for subscribing. Job done. That's at least how I feel about the game. But I'm a nerd, so and I'm not a boomer, but I kind of feel like a boomer at this point in my life. So you don't have to listen to what I say. In fact, don't listen to anything I say. Actually, just ignore me entirely. Getting your farming on, mining in the skull cavern. What's the shader pack? The shader pack is I believe it. I can check it here. Complimentary reimagine plus something else. I love you too. Hope you have a great day. That's the you wanna play something? Have a good one. Enjoy whatever you're gonna play. Okay. And I just wanna make a little area over here. Get there. Kenzie, hello there. Welcome. How do you do? I mean, we could use this as a little farm area as well, I suppose. Definitely could use this as a little farm area. So, suppose this might not actually be a bad idea. I swear ADHD is worse than Ria's. I do not have ADHD. I think I'm just a very unbelievably distracted person. I do. And I feel like maybe I need to go get diagnosed. I don't know. Villagers. So then I need to make a thing. I need to get here. So I need to make a hoe. So like so and like so. There's my hoe. Don't you dare chat. And then I think we'll just use this little area to do that. Do this. This will be a nice area. And before anyone says no place water in the middle, that's not how this mod pack works. Yeah, I'm also in the mood to time out people who come into my chat and drop that dumbass meme. I really do. Don't know why people are on that meme. You know, each to their own. Each to their own. I get it's the new fad for all the youngins out there, but no, there are better memes out there than this whole 6-7 story. You either get distracted by fishing or have tunnel vision focus on farming. Yep. I do. Listen, it's because of Stardew Valley, okay? It's because of Stardew Valley. Stardew Valley made me hyper-focused on one thing at a time. Today I was hyper-focusing on Megabonk. If people have played that game, go for it, but if not... yeah, I don't know about the whole 6-7 thing. Again, I don't judge people. People must do their own thing. There's no water here. I just realized that. Where's my map? No, I lied. There's actually a lot of water, and I accidentally just lied a lot. That's pretty cool, but that yields nothing. Why is there strawberry seed in Minecraft? Because this is a mod pack. And it's called Society Sunlit Valley. Where am I going? Oh my gosh, my water's far. And I don't have iron. A blind man learned how to do echolocation. I mean, it wouldn't surprise me, in all honesty, if someone did actually eventually learn how to do that. Because, you know, your body does weird, wonderful things when one of its senses goes down. So if that's a real story, congratulations. We're evolving as humans. We're evolving as humans. If not, well, hello? Was that another village? Did I go there? No, I didn't. I may have made a mistake. I may have made a mistake. I was going to play Hytale today, but yeah, I feel like Minecraft today. Today is a Minecraft and rant day today. I don't know what we're going to rant about, so if anyone's got a topic they wish to discuss for the stream, you just drop it down there and we can have a go at it. Just not AI. I think I've made my stance on AI pretty clear, in all honesty. Hey, Mama, how do you do? Welcome, welcome. Yeah. I'm letting you guys know I've bought the chicken wings, so I just need to cook them. And I'm gonna make the video of where I die. Or I might just like live stream it maybe later this evening. Y'all can see me make wings and then do the hot wings challenge. But it'll be on mobile only. So how was my weekend? My weekend was alright. It was okay. Let me go use of AI for the soldiers like in Fear. Oh yes, I agree. 100%. Someone complained the other day that Fear doesn't need a remaster because the graphics still hold up. You know, here's the thing. I respectfully disagree. I'm gonna be real with you. I respectfully disagree on that part. I won't say that the graphics are bad, but the game was released in 2004. So I do think that it's in need of a bit of a glow up. I do. I feel like it just needs a tiny, you know, touch up of, you know, epic proportions. How long is the timeout? For as long as I feel like it. I don't mind the meme. Don't get me wrong. I don't mind the meme. People can enjoy memes. It's just a whole 6-7 meme. Maybe I just don't understand. Maybe that's just, you know, me not understanding how the cool kids work nowadays. You know. Back in our day, we used to look at our horse and knew that our horse was amazing. Know what I mean? Nowadays, kids look at numbers. That's a blast furnace. That's like actually legitimately fantastic. I kind of don't want to sell these pumpkins. Be a Kuaz. Drop it in the autumn crop. There you go. 6-7 is the big 2026. I actually think 6-7 is the big 2025. I don't know what is going to be 2026. Or the meme for 2026. I suppose something will come out of the woodwork and people will jump on the meme train and discuss that one, I suppose. That's the only thing I can think of. Minty snow cone. Interesting. Yeah, I don't know. Not supposed to understand the whole 6-7 thing because it has no meaning. There's something Gen Alpha came up because they had nothing better to say. Oh, is that what 6-7 is supposed to be? A nothing. I don't know. Oh yay! I'm in a snow biome and yet it's raining. This is not gonna go well. Okay. So let's see. I should have a backpack already because I gave myself one. Oi. Yeah, I do. So we'll just put that here. Game, please register. Thank you. Backpack. Go. Managing villagers. Cartography table. What am I doing in Minecraft? Farming. At the moment, nothing of unbelievable value. Nothing of unbelievable value. Time to set up our farm. Garthisha is healing up nice. Beautiful. As long as you are healing up, that's what you want in life. Right, look at that beautiful sunrise. Damn. Foraging for coins. Yeah. Changing tiers that we need to do. Crop quality. I understand that. Shared accounts, skills and levels. We need to kill 10 mobs. I gotta go mine. I don't know if this is the ideal spot for farming, in all honesty. I don't know. I feel like this is probably not the most ideal spot to be doing what I need to do. I also need to get copper. Well, not copper. Well, yeah, we need copper, but we also need iron. Because the sooner I get iron, the sooner I can get a bucket of water. I don't have to run up and down the entirety of the village outskirts to do what I need. This is not a terrible spawn, but it's also not great. Okay, we're starting again. This is the streamer world. I have done too much on the YouTube world that I haven't recorded. So, I am not touching the YouTube world today. The YouTube world, a lot has happened that y'all haven't seen. And I need to discuss it in a video before I do everything on stream. And then don't make another video. So, this is the streamer world where we just sit and chill and have a good time. But the YouTube world, I am not touching anymore because I've done way too much. Way too much. Actually, I think I've done more than I probably should have, in all actuality. Because I was busy. Y'all don't understand. In that world, oh my lord, what was it? When did we last stream, chat? I think Friday, right? Friday or Saturday. I built a new farmhouse, moved the villagers into the old farmhouse, moved myself out of the other farmhouse, started working on my sprinklers, started getting batteries for my sprinklers, which I'll show you guys. That someone made a very neat suggestion in the comment section on how to force Zeus to slam my lightning rods with lightning. And a whole bunch of other stuff that I did not record. There's a VOD and people can watch it, of course. But in the essence of fairness, I didn't want to record anymore or do anymore because I'm already way far ahead than I should be. And that might pose a problem later on, in all honesty. So for now, I'm just gonna play casually, learn more about the mod pack. I still have a whole bunch of stuff in my inventory. And yeah, that's what we're doing today. So today is going to be a chilled one. I don't expect a lot of people to, you know, be around here. But yeah, if you're here, tell me about your weekend. Hi Hexcraft, how do you do? Good to see you. Oh, I don't have my crafting table on a stick either. Ooh. It's so difficult starting over on another world when you've got so many good things going. Know what I mean? Ooh. Our first iridium coin. Oh, yeah. Everyone celebrate good time. I might do a Stardew Valley stream eventually again. I don't know when, but I might do a Stardew Valley stream again. But do I really want to go down that rabbit hole again after years of not touching it? I don't know, man. I don't know. Stardew took many years off of me. It did. It was a lot of stress. And you might think, oh, but I might be, you know, talking a whole bunch of garbage. Why would Stardew Valley cause me such a great pain? It's not that it caused me a great pain because of my own need to do a challenge run that was timed. That's why. So much time went into that challenge run on stream and on videos and stuff, and I think I missed a video, so that's probably why I need to redo the challenge, because I think there's a video or two missing, which is odd because I recorded, downloaded, and uploaded the same day that I did it. So unless something went horribly wrong, which it probably did, okay, we need 64 cobblestone and 10 fire. I have 1 fire log. So we're gonna go out and explore. See what we can. So yeah, that is my life at the moment. But there's 2 Core Keeper videos ready for y'all. For those who enjoy the Core Keeper series, there'll be 2. What is the series? Society Sunlit Valley coming out in this week, and then of course the Hot Wings video to celebrate 9,000 subscribers. 9,000 subscribers. That's quite a lot of people. Hey, I can finally make the meme, chat. My subscriber count is over 9,000. Hey, Uncle Rusty, what does the scouter say about his power level? It's over 9,000. It's taken me 13 years, but I can finally say that meme. Oh yeah. Over 9,000. Hey Mua, welcome to the stream. Super hot today. 46 degrees Celsius. What? What? How are you surviving? That's ridiculous. That's insanity. My subscriber count is over 9,000. Just fly. I'm telling you, I'm gonna. Hey Slayer, welcome to the stream. Yes, we are now officially over 9,000, which is great. Now it's to get 10,000 subscribers. That's gonna be the real challenge. That's gonna be the real challenge. Get 10,000. Look at this giant chasm between. Insanity. This might actually be the better spot to start a farm, if I'm being 100% real with you. Because we're actually close to like a summer biome here. Which in all honesty would be so much better for what we're doing. It would be so much better for what. Yeah. I don't know. I'll have a look. I'm just relaxing. A lot of cobblestone to get here. Look at this crevasse, man. I wonder if the developers have a plan for future patches for this particular mod pack, where they're gonna change up some stuff. I do. I wonder if they've got like a thing they're gonna try and go for. This is apparently unbelievably good, so we'll take it. I will say these villages lately have just been severe disappointment for me. They've been severely disappointing for me. Goodness. Nope. You see, why do I need 2 of those? Nope. And nothing. Oh. Oh. See, that right there is severe disappointment. That's all there is to it. Just disappointment. I don't know why the villagers kind of suck in this mod pack, but you know, it is what it is situation. In all honesty, that's what it is. It is what it is. Have I tried Sky Factory 4? Yes, I have. Sky Factory is fun, but it's grindy. Let me tell you. Sky Factory is one of the most grindy mod packs in the history of Minecraft. People underestimate. Like, I think the only mod pack that's more grindy than Sky Factory would be all the mods. All the mods, any iteration of all the mods, 8, 9, 10, all the mods, Sky, all of it is unbelievably grindy work. So, if you want a mod pack that's going to keep you busy for a while, Sky Factory is one of those, 100%. But the other one is definitely Help. Help. You know which other one I'm talking about. Oh, so many goodies. So many goodies. I've yet to find any of this in my actual YouTube world, man. Oh, iron! And there's some skills. Oh, thank you. Hey, Patrick. Welcome to the stream. Oh, fuck. Okay. I've never seen that happen before in my life. Oh, if you find one of these places in your world, just praise the glory of the world, in all honesty. You found yourself such a nice place. Legitimately, you found yourself such a nice place. Like, my goodness. Kidding me? Okay, that's just snow. That's more snow. I really do think we've freaking found nasty snow biome here. Really do. I can't get the anvil because I still have wood. So that's just, that no longer shows. Let's go back home. I think I kind of want to move my farm to like down here. We're having heat waves here in Australia. Canada sounds nice right now. Jeez. Be careful there in Australia. I gotta be careful about that kind of heat. That is sunstroke waiting to happen, yo. Oh look, I have a wee woo on my head. Wee woo, wee woo. Okay. South Africa's in a pretty nice spot now. Look, it's very hot at the moment. But it's also like, I want to say tolerable to a point. In all honesty, it's okay. Not piercing heat that makes you want to, you know, jump naked into a shower or something. That's another thing I wanted to point out, right? How many of you are summer babies, and how many of you have realized that winter is the way to go? There's a distinct reason I asked this question. There's a very distinct reason I asked this question, because I used to be a summer boy. I couldn't wait for summer. I was like, oh yeah, don't like the cold, can't wait for the heat. And then it dawned on me as I get older. Winter really is the way to go. Because here's the thing. In winter, if it gets cold, all you gotta do is put on layers, right? You make yourself a nice hot cup of coffee or some, you know, hot chocolate, and you're sorted, right? Put on a movie, stay indoors, you know, buy a fire if you have a fireplace, and it's all nice and well. In summer, you can only get so naked. You know? In summer, you can only get so naked. And still, you'll be like, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna die. Now, yeah, you can jump in a nice pool. That's great. You can jump in a cold shower. What happens when you go to bed and you don't have a fan, right? You should have a fan, but if you don't have a fan and that heat comes along, we have a fan on in our room, and at night we still sweat. You wanna know why? Because it's freaking hot. No one can tell you otherwise, okay? No one can tell you otherwise. The superior season is winter. Right? Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. If they tell you otherwise, they're lying. Okay? I can try, but my kids might be traumatized. Here's the difference, right? Us as adults, okay? I can say that as a former child. When you're a child, you don't care because as a child, you are immune to the elements. And I'm going to explain to you why. As a child, and I have seen this, in Cape Town, we are a part of the Atlantic Ocean. So it's the cold ocean, right? It's a ridiculously cold ocean. Stupid cold. As an adult, when you put your pinky toe in the water, it freezes off. Right? It does. Completely freezes off. There goes your toe, frostbite, you name it. Okay, goodbye pinky toe. As a child, that could be ice and you would still be jumping in and you wouldn't feel a thing. You want to know why? Because as a child, you don't care about the elements. You don't care about the elements. You don't. You are immune to the very elements themselves. Nature, please. You got that +5 to constitution. You know what I mean? As a child, you are immune. Then you get older. And suddenly, your body's like, hey, listen, buddy. Remember that time you fell out the tree? Yeah, that takes one part off of your immunity. So now you're going to start feeling the cold. No, wait, hold on. Body, but listen. Don't do this to me. No. You wanted to climb that tree when you were 3 and then break your arm and you didn't feel a thing. You went to your mom. Your arm was broken in 4 places. Your mom put a bandage on and you've suddenly healed your arm like Wolverine. No issue. Wait until you're 30. That arm that you broke in 27 places, you're going to feel like you're broken in 28 places. Y'all know I'm speaking the truth, okay? You may be sitting there going, nah. Just wait. Just wait. Our parents were right. I hate to admit it, but our parents were right. Our parents were right. We just learned too late. We did. We learned too late. We learned too late. Kids don't understand. Kids nowadays with their whole 6-7, they're gonna go to the hospital and be paying $6,000-$7,000 for all the things wrong with them. Then you're not gonna be 6-7ing no more. Gotta think about that. Gotta think about that, kids. I can no longer enjoy summer because I don't like getting ridiculously hot. I still enjoy summer, don't get me wrong, I do. But when it's 43 degrees and you are melting out of your skin and you step outside barefoot because you want to go jump in the pool and the moment you step on, shave your eyebrow for a gift, not a chance. Hey, Underworld, how do you do? When you step outside onto that hot cement and you burn your feet to the ground, you suddenly realize why winter is superior. You also then suddenly realize that shoes are better than you ever gave it credit for. Oh, the amount of garbage I can speak. I'm telling you. I just talk a whole bunch of garbage. This is why I should have been a politician, man. Should have been a politician. But instead, I went into the IT business and made YouTube videos. And music. Don't forget. I made music, okay? I am an artist now. If you make one song, you're a one-hit wonder. If you make 2 songs, you're an artist. But yes, I actually do have music, chat. I legitimately do. It's on Spotify. !Spotify if you want to go listen to my 2 songs. Tell me what you think. Pre-prep for the Uncle Rusty tour. Have I hydrated yet? Got my water right here. Oh, well, that's not water. Oh, yeah. Real good stuff. How do you do, Pure Water? See, this person's got the right idea. You gotta hydrate. And that's another thing kids don't do enough of. Let me tell you. When you're an adult and your body starts craving for all of that good water, or get in the car and get a 3rd-degree burn from the buckle, remember that time you parked your car and you thought your car was safe? and then you come back, and your steering wheel is the literal mouth of Hades, and your seat is lava, and you have to so very carefully sit, and then your shirt accidentally lifts. Yeah. And now you gotta drive with that hot steering wheel. So you're driving with like, you know? We had it easy as kids, chat. We had it easy as kids. We did. Fucking fly. I swear. Can you fuck off? And we had better reaction time. Okay? When you were a kid and you fell down and you scraped your knee. Yeah, you scraped your knee. You got up. You ran another mile. You're like, yeah, I'm invincible. When you're an adult and you fall on your knee, you smashed your knee into 27,000 other different pieces. Okay? Suddenly you can't walk and you're on pension. We had it good as kids, man. The universe nerfs you after you turn 13. It's almost as bad as when it's cold. I prefer when it's cold, but yeah, when it's cold and you start feeling all those aches and pains in your body, and you suddenly realize, oh gosh, what have I done? We really have gone through the most. I beg to differ. Do you now? You know the metal parts of the CPAP when it's freezing outside? Oh god. Yeah, but the thing with that is you can take the seatbelt and go, you know? When it's hot, you can't really do that anymore. You just take it. Your dad tripped and now has a permanent limp. Yeah, you gotta be careful, you know? You broke my bones as a kid. As an adult, I suffer with sprains and make people flinch. My wife has this unbelievably weird thing. Oh, and you're gonna do a karaoke stream. Can I join? I'll be singing my music. Okay, listen, this fly is pissing me off. I'll be right back. Hold on. I'm about to kill it. Yeah, bitch. The fish addict. I love that name. Hello there. This is what you need in your life. Which satisfaction? Push me and then just touch me till I can get my satisfaction. Are you Roy Big Country Nelson? No, I'm not. I'm not. I don't even know who that is. Your dad fell off a motorcycle and had to get knees fixed with wires. The motorcycle wasn't moving. Ooh, boy. Like that, but more accent. What do you mean? More accent. You can do background vocals? Oh my gosh. I am a foreground singer. I ain't a background singer. What do I look like to you? I have 2 musical things and I've been relegated to a background singer? What bullshit is this? Nah, it's fine. Don't worry. But you see, here's the thing. If you do karaoke with Amma and you don't do karaoke with me, I'm going to be deeply upset. People get fragile with age. I think the thing is, you get fragile with age because your body like breaks down a lot quicker. And that's why you got to exercise and you got to look after yourself. And you really got to like, I will adapt. You really got to give yourself like time to heal, but you have to, when you're younger, strengthen your body, right? Eat a little bit more, you know, healthy. Do I play Geometry Dash? No. Starting fresh? No. I'm just not doing any more work on the YouTube world. I'm not doing any more YouTube work. I have done too much on the YouTube world. Way too much. So when kids say they don't want to eat their veggies, that's bullshit. You eat your vegetables. Eat those veggies, you know? if they say go outside to play, run around a bit, it's good for you. Drink water. The people need to understand drinking water is so good for you. It is. Drinking water is so good for you. And no, not sodas and coffees and all of that other stuff. Water. Hydrate you. Dehydrated fruits. Don't be prunes. Drink water. That's Uncle Rusty's advice. Make sure you hydrate. Don't sit there and shrivel. Your body will love you. Low-key shade being thrown here. Yeah. A lot of people think, oh no, but I drink coffee. This is my hydration. No, it's not. No, it's not. Coffee does not hydrate you. Neither does beer. So we learned in 7 Days to Die. Drink water. So says Uncle Rusty. Now, you there, sitting over there. I don't care what time it is, go drink water. Your salted caramel frappe with extra caramel. I'm not saying you can't enjoy the fruits of life. Okay? I'm just saying, make sure you drink water. At least like 3 cups a day, man. Bubbly waters are a great way to switch from soda to water. Yeah. I will say you do get like a lot of sugar-free stuff like that. So if you find yourself like wanting to crave like sugar and stuff, you go for like Coke Zeros and stuff like that. But like generally you don't want to be drinking too much soda regardless. Because like the thing is with sodas and stuff, it's got other stuff in it that's not really good for you. But then again, you can go outside and the very air you breathe is not good for you. So, you know, where's my water? You mean this water? Ha! Nerds! And look. Drink 5 liters a day? Nice. What if they're allergic to drinking water? That's look, the only way if they're allergic to drinking water is if they either are allergic to water. I look like Queso? Thank you. Just remember, I'm older than Queso. And yes, I drink quite a bit of water. So much so that I actually need to be careful about how much water I drink. It has actually been proven that cups of tea and coffee have net increased hydration. Oh, really? Yeah, but you got to be careful about how much coffee and tea you have. Remember, but I suppose you can also get ill drinking too much water. Yeah. You just got to be careful about how much you drink. That's it. Bottled water is just carbonated water that has scent added to it, so it makes you feel like you're drinking something with flavor, no sugar or anything. Yep. Yeah, you got to be careful. You drink so much that you're 70% water. By the way, guys, if people compare me to Queso, I really don't care. I don't have an issue with Queso. I want to point that out. For anyone, you know, sends me to Moist Critical and then I become huge for all the wrong reasons. I have no issue with Queso. Pure uranium straight to the dome. Yep, basically. Need cobblestone and fire logs. Fire logs do I have? Actually, I could probably make a bunch of fire logs now that I think about it. I just want to build a nice farmhouse for us. Then we can really start doing it. Hey, Sylvia Meyer, welcome. Yeah, no, I don't have an issue with Queso whatsoever. I think the guy is pretty entertaining. Not my cup of tea, but, you know. Then again, I'm not everyone else's cup of tea. So, you know. That is what it is. Kind of look like that one UFC fighter. I really don't care, in all honesty. People can compare me to whoever they feel like comparing me to. I am here to be me. Is this the current version of Minecraft? No, this is a mod pack. Okay, let's upgrade this issue. Go get some more cobblestone. Yeah, but chat, I don't take offense if people call me Queso. No, say I look like Queso. Wait for the storm to be over. My PC doesn't have a surge protector. You need to make sure your PC is off. Versus being allergic to internal water is rabies. Oh gosh. Yeah, but if you are showing signs of rabies, then that's already an issue. If you are showing symptoms that you have rabies, it's already too late. That's why if you get bitten by a dog or a cat or anything wild, go get a rabies shot. Please.
Job's done.
Job done. Patrick O'Brien, thank you for the subscription. Appreciate it. Now they work. Previously, when I tried to get everything sorted, it didn't bother working. As a compliment to Queso, he wishes he was as glorious as Rusty. Queso is successful. I am not. So, y'all gotta be careful about that. 40% chance to survive is better than 0. Do people have survived after symptoms? They are very lucky. I wrote out a 13k corrector command to link all players in my servers. Oh, nice. Your PC is unplugged? Okay, good. Good. As long as people's PC is plugged. Good. I should probably have played Hytale today. But I think the hype for Hytale has pretty much died down. And again, this is my problem with like early access stuff. It's like early access gets all the traction and then disappears.
Work.
You look like Queso's dad? Okay. Evie Dawn, thank you for the follow. Welcome. So what was I talking about? I completely lost my train of thought. I was trying to picture myself as Queso's father. Don't know if that'll work so well. Yeah, I legit forgot what I was talking about. Rabies. I think that's what we've been talking. What the? Oh! Ooh! Sorry about that, buddy. Hey, listen, I'll put your penis back. So sorry about that. Okay, well, we found an elder oak. Hey, are you okay? I'm so sorry about that. I'm well aware it's a joke. Thank you very much. Just trying to picture myself as Queso's father. Don't know how well that would work for him. I'm well aware of who Queso is. You're definitely one of a kind. Oh, well, I just smacked up a tree that... I don't even know how you're supposed to distinguish between these guys unless their face pops up. Now, I probably didn't notice his face. I'm here for cobblestone. I keep getting distracted by small things. Okay. I even forgot where. Yeah, these ancient boys are really good. The Black Lotus farming that you can do on them. Oh, I'll put your penis back. Yeah. Not ADHD. The name of the mud pack is Society Sunlit Valley. I subbed and liked. Oh, well, thank you. Queso's dad is real proud of you. Yeah, Black Lotus farming.
Job's done.
If you put a, thank you, Bailey for the subscription. Bale's over here. If you put a tree tapper on the side of him or even on his face, and you leave it for a day, you get Black Lotuses from him. So, you can essentially farm up quite a bit of money from putting tree tappers on him. Still bigger than mine. When we play together, this is a single player wolf. So, no. Unfortunately, no. I'm very apprehensive about opening servers to people. I think Azura Cup did it once, and then some twat ruined it for everybody. So, no. I am not going to do any kind of multiplayer stuff. Want to appear right by my house? Okay. Oh my gosh. Look at this cavern. What the freaky frick? Ooh, hoo, hoo. Yeah, no, that does not look inviting. This is, oh my lordy loo. Look at this thing. This is huge. That's what she said. Oh my lord. Something tells me this has like warden. I can smell the warden in here. And he smells like bitch. I should not joke about the warden like that. The warden will destroy me. You got a 2-month-old hardware. Yeah, but I'm not going to do multiplayer stuff. That's the end of that conversation. You're welcome to download the mod pack and play with your friends. Very, very simple to set up as well. Okay. So the idea is now to get enough cobblestone to buy us a nice house. I need 64 pieces of cobblestone. Looks fun. It does. Can you just imagine? Can't wait till bro gets a computer and plays this. Hey, listen. I would 100% recommend this mod pack if you want to play with your friends. Then get yourself the mod pack. Install. I believe it's Essentials. I think that's what you need. Get Essentials, and then once you have Essentials, you literally just give them your in-game name, and they can just join you. So you don't even need to like hire a server, stuff like that. If you want to open like an official server, you go right for it. I do believe that the mod pack actually has official servers as well. So, hey Natalie, welcome. So if you ever felt like opening your own server, you can do that with this, because they do actually have official servers, and you can go check out their Discord as well. The mod developers are pretty cool. They are. So they're actually like real cool people. And they take suggestions and tell you how to fix certain stuff of the mod pack and all of that stuff. What I play on? PC. And this is Java. Okay. I mean, the Discord, they've helped a lot. Yeah, they're real cool people. They really are. You know where you can find 64 cobblestone? That ravine. Yo, what happened there? Someone just gifted us some 5 memberships. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Who gifted the membies? I can't see. YouTube, you're supposed to make that bigger. Hey, the person who gifted the membership, please talk in chat so I can say thank you. I have those things set to giant. When it subscribes, suddenly the name is like all massive and you can see. But when someone's gifting, oh, you're teeny tiny, weedy. Make up your mind, YouTube, what you want from me. Natalie, thank you for the 5 gifties. Appreciate it. Okay. Right, so, farmhouse time. I need to be careful about what I pick here. Now, if you're not 100% sure about your farmhouse, the very first time you build your farmhouse, you can go here if you're not 100% sure about your farmhouses. So these are the types of farmhouses, large sheds, deluxe barns, coops, barns, all kinds of stuff. But if you're not 100% sure what the farmhouse is going to look like, this is what you do. Now, I am always a fan of the Mason farmhouse. So anytime I complete this particular quest here, I get the Mason farmhouse. And there's a reason for it, because the Mason farmhouse is one of the best storage facilities that you can get in this mod pack. Okay, so Bales, please understand that asking for a shout out will likely not get you a shout out. Shadowfell gifted. Natalie did. Thank you. The best way to get subscribers is to make content. That's it. Use your social medias to promote it. Live stream when you can, if you can. Make shorts. Do not go into another person's stream and ask for a shout out, because you will not get one. And if you press on this, you'll get banned. That's as simple as that. So, you have been warned, and I'm giving you fair advice now. So the next step you have out of line, that's literally a ban. You can't get to 50 subs, doesn't matter. If you are focusing on just getting subscribers, you are doing this for the wrong reasons. This mod pack looks sick. I'm gonna give it a whirl. You can download it on the CurseForge launcher, Patrick. Okay, so sarcasm. If you end your stream, I'll give you $150. Nope. Someone's finding out on it. You're gonna get on your PC. Have fun. Okay, I don't have to deal with this. Mods, please deal with that. Thank you. One-time shoe shine, baby. Thank you. One-time shoe shine. Yeah, I ain't gotta deal with that bullshit. I don't. And then you still wanna be sarcastic about it too. Fuck off. Fuck off. Look, I will be fair and I will try and help you, and then if you want to be a dick about it afterwards, you can go fuck off. That's how it is. Everyone is trying to tell you what you need to do to get subscribers, make content, do what you do that. Hit me with the 6-7. I wouldn't even know how to do that, Liam, so this is probably not the stream for you. Do I need to cut a bish? My wife is on YouTube like bread on butter, baby. And it's always the YouTube audience. Always. Always the new people that come from
Job's
YouTube
done.
and want to come and cause cuck. Joe, thank you for the follow. Hello there. Yeah, I got no time for it. If people in chat are going to give you advice and then you're going to be a dick about it, there you go. Like just like that. Like you ask for advice, then you want a shout out. I'm telling you, no, I'm not going to give you a shout out. Make content, use shorts, use your social media, do what you must. Then you want to be sarcastic about it when people give you advice. You have a lot to learn in life. How do you feel about modded hardcore worlds? Are they legit or a bit cheaty? No. I feel like hardcore modded worlds are fine. Remember, here's the thing about playing Minecraft and about playing any game. You're playing a game you enjoy, right? So, play it the way you feel. The only reason people do that is because they feel they are of an elitist group, right? If you are going to play Minecraft a legit way, or whatever the case may be, look at that house. That house is gorgeous. I kind of want to rotate you, though. No. There we go. Do that here. Oh, look at that. Okay. I think this is a good spot for the house. What do you guys think? Yeah, I'm just going to do it. Build. What the fuck? No! Why? Why you gotta be like this? Why you gotta be so rude? I forgot to bring my latte box. Here's the thing. Here's the thing about playing games. And this is what a lot of people need to understand. Gaming can't be gatekept. So if you're gatekeeping people from playing a game because you feel it needs to be done a particular way, then you're part of the problem. It's like the people who play Dark Souls and then get mad at you for using summons, but it's a built-in mechanic in the game. How can you be mad? How can you be mad about summons when they're in the game? Here's the thing. If I'm paying a certain amount of money for a game, I'm allowed to play my game the way I want to play, right? You didn't play my game. I paid for my game. If you paid for my game, and even if you paid for my game, you still don't get to tell me how to play my game. So, I would say the only exception to the rule would be like if you're doing speed runs and a whole bunch of other stuff, right? Then you need to obviously do it in a specific way. Oh my gosh! Please don't tell me my whole house is just absolutely demolished by these flowers, because this is insane. Oh, what happened to my door? What happened to everything? Look at my house. Where even is this? Where's this brick? Oh my gosh! Yeah, they need to fix this. What the? Okay, hold on. Mod developers, do you see this bullshit? Fix it, please. Okay, I need to fix up a bit for my house. So you know, only pushback is gaming should be gatekept from racist bigots. Yep. New Fable as non-white people. Oh my gosh. Gotta mow the lawn first. So the argument, white people dying off. Oh. Fucking white people. I tell you. Jeez. Oh my lordy. The thing is, I don't know why people have this major issue with gaming having to be gatekept for certain stuff. Like, why? Explain to me why gaming is gatekept. We don't need racial stuff and issues in gaming. Gaming is a fantasy world. Like, but like actually people are the human beings are like literally there. Oh. I don't know. I don't know. I tell you. Humans, eh. Okay, we have... Huh? Leafy, what happened there? Oh. Okay. Apparently Fantasy was only for white people. I remember the outrage when Rings of Power Season 1 came out and the main character. Yeah. But you see, that's what people don't understand. It's like, it's always got to be this whole one race fits all thing, and the moment another race is in, it's a problem. We're never gonna get past that. You wanna know why? It's because people can't stop being racist. That's the problem. And it's not everybody. It's one particular race. The house looks awesome. I know, right? I love this house. I really do. That is my favorite house design in this entire mod pack. That house right there, that's my favorite house design. That legitimately is my favorite house design. The house is just so pretty. It is. It's so pretty. I don't even know what I'm going to do with all the plants, honestly. Must of us evolve spiritually beyond racism? Yep. Unfortunately, some Neanderthalic individuals who didn't go past the evolutionary tree clearly don't understand that humans are humans. People are people. And their color doesn't matter. But no. No. It's 2026. And we still have these fucking... 2026. We still have to combat this ridiculous, because some fragile ego was hurt because someone of a different race and color was put into a thing your puny little brain couldn't handle. Must be so sad to be you. Must be so sad to wake up and be you in the morning. See, I could get vicious if I want to. I really can. I try not to be, but like, I really just, yeah, what must I say? Like, what must I say? It's ridiculous. It's so stupid. It actually is just so dumb. Unfortunately, smartening up requires you to grow. A lot of these people that have this particular issue can't grow. That's the problem. They are incapable of actually growing. Which plant plants the planted plant? Give me a second, chat. I'm trying to figure this out. Okay, so we need to fix up this floor. How long have we been streaming? Only an hour. I do need to record. Hey Fred, how do you do? Welcome. How do you do? I'm alright. Had to deal with some Neanderthals this morning, but you know. Just, casual start to the day for us here. Literally, casual start to the day. Beautiful. Look at this pretty house. Oh my god. What am I even going to do with it? Make so many good storage facilities here. Pick off the trolls? Nah, it's not so much the trolls that are the issue. It's like just people being generally just dumb. You know? Like if you give someone advice and they're sarcastic with the advice, then why'd you ask for it in the first place? That's my argument with people. It's like, why'd you ask for it in the first place? If you're not gonna take the advice people are giving you well, And then when people tell you no, and you don't take no for an answer, and you just continue to compound on the problem. You even get a stunning view. It's so good. If you guys have not watched the YouTube series, we've done that. Have I checked out Hyrule Criminalis? You clearly don't keep up with the YouTube channel. You'll know I have 2 videos on that, and I've been live streaming. Called out. Calling out Criminalis. Imagine. Have I checked out Hytale? For sure. Yes, I have. You're not here. I have indeed checked out Hytale. I think it's pretty decent. I think Hytale has some work that needs to be done. In all honesty, I do. I think Hytale is a decent adventure type game. I do think it can do a lot of things better than what it's currently doing, but for what it is doing right now, I think it scratches a lot of itches for people at the moment. I do. I think it's a fairly decent made early access game that can only evolve, right? That can only evolve past what it is. Other than that, I don't know. I think for a base game, it's fine. But I do think, like, some of the core mechanics of the game need improvement. Because I feel like there's some of the stuff that they're doing that's fine. Like the adventuring and the armor crafting and stuff like that. But then there are other tools that eventually just become useless. And that's the thing that I don't like about some games. Is like, your tool progression is fine to make other tools bad, but they have to be useful at one point or another again, right? So, you know, it's one of those things where I kind of hope that they'll change up some of the stuff. The combat might need a little work, but what I will say is I like the charge attacks of Hytale. I do. Those charge attacks, oh my goodness, those are sick. Kidding me? The double dagger attack that you get, that is so cool. Honestly, I think playing 2 daggers is my favorite weapon. I know everyone says the crossbow, and the crossbow is really OP, but for me, I enjoy the whole dagger attack. Finally went down the Tomb of Death last week. I'm glad I got the rope. Yeah. I want to ask you about Dota 2 since you played as well. Go for it. I'm terrible at Dota 2, but you may ask your question. Whether or not I can answer it is another question entirely. Ooh. I wait to the full release for a while. Yeah, look, I'm waiting for the game to get updated for more stuff before I continue with it. That's why I'm doing this mod pack, and I'm doing, you know, a whole lot of other things at the moment. I want to do another Let's Play game, you know, just like something I can sink my teeth into. That isn't a harder game, Havoc. Yeah, y'all will notice I look directly at Havoc through the screen. Because you know. Havoc knows, okay? Havoc knows. All Havoc wants me to do is play harder games. All Havoc wants me to play harder games. Well, look, here's the thing. Fred, if you feel like the Skull Cavern is too much, just put the game on peaceful. And then go through the Skull Cavern. And you don't have to worry about all the monsters. I find that, yeah, it's a little bit of a cop-out. But remember, do you think Valve has abandoned us? No. I don't think so. Meanwhile, Deadlock has new characters, weak stint, and it feels awful. No. I don't think Valve has abandoned us. I think what they're trying to do is they're trying to see how the current heroes work, where they need to nerf them, and then build the facets around them. Because currently, they had to nerf Clinks because Clinks was super OP, right? They had to nerf Broodmother. They didn't nerf Tree and Protector, so I'm fine with that. I love my big old tree that can bash someone in the face. Hey, Gashane, how do you do? That particular advice helped me a lot. Skull Cavern is peaceful. Yeah. I would say if you really are struggling with the Skull Cavern, just stick it on peaceful for a bit. Horror games are good to watch, you would think. But I played Isla, and people did not enjoy that series whatsoever when I played it. 20 mobs, yeah, straight away. Yeah, you got to be careful. The Skull Cavern is man. So I would say if you are struggling with the Skull Cavern, just put it on easy for a bit. No, I don't think Valve has abandoned us. I think IceFrog is currently busy with Deadlock, and I think the game is getting closer to release. But I don't think they've abandoned us, because the reason the Earth Spirit Guardians removed was so silly to remove them. No, because Earth Spirit's broken. Earth Spirit is broken at the moment. He's one of the top tier picks and bans in the meta at the moment, even without a passive. So they're trying to gauge who is broken, who's not broken, and where they need to adjust the passive. If you add facets to an already broken hero, you're just going to make the hero unplayable. That's why they don't have facets. That's why Klinks doesn't have a facet. That's why Treant doesn't have a facet, because the heroes currently in the meta are broken. They are disgusting. That's why when you look, like Klinks now got a nerf, right? They've added Largo to the game. Sorry everyone, this is Dota Talk, so I'll be with you in a hot second. But they've added Largo to the game. They want to see where the brokenness is so they can fix it. Now you add a facet on top of that, and no one's gonna want to play. So they're trying to gauge where everything needs to be adjusted. So no, I don't think Valve is abandoned. I think Valve are busy, and I do think Dota has taken a back seat. I will say that much. It does feel like Dota's taken a back seat. But I don't blame IceFrog in the least for putting Dota on the back seat for a bit. Riot is gearing up for League 2, and I think we might just be left in the dust. No, I don't think so. Dota makes too much money for Valve for them to just leave it. Dota makes more money than CSGO does, or CS2. I don't think so. I think the thing is, Valve is only a company of 100 employees, right? I fully feel that Valve is gearing up for their Steam machine. I do. I feel like Valve is gearing up for their Steam machine release. I do feel, and this might be copium or hopium, whichever one, but I feel like they are gearing up for Half-Life 3. I 100% feel they are. Prize pools are getting lower and lower, but it's not about the prize pools for the esports. Understand that Dota doesn't get a lot of its money from the esports thing. This Monster Hunter event that they had has seen one of their highest. Do you miss 2016? No, not really. I wasn't a massive fan of 2016. I feel with the Monster Hunter event, Dota 2 has seen one of its higher player bases since its inception. So, no, I firmly disagree. I think Dota's on a back seat, and I think a lot of people are kind of... They're still going into the whole year for Dota. And I think they're actually just patiently waiting for the next event, which is literally starting real soon, I believe. Because I believe the Monster Hunter event ends next week. So, no. I actually don't think Dota's on the back foot right now. It might be a little quiet. I regret to say I maxed the Monster event quite fast. But you see, you still played it. A lot of people say Dota's on the decline. I respectfully disagree. You can't tell me any Dota player worth their salt saw a Monster Hunter crossover come to Dota 2. No one saw it coming. Not a single person saw it coming. But Dota did it, and they did it right, and it was fun. To a point. I didn't like playing Meepo, and I will never play Meepo in my life again unless I absolutely have to. But there were a lot of people that played the game, and it was one of the highest concurrent counts for Dota 2 since 2016. So, no, I don't think Dota 2 is on the decline. I don't. I do not think Dota 2 is on the decline. It goes in these quiet moments because Valve is busy, and I do think Dota is currently on the back foot because IceFrog is busy releasing Deadlock, and I think Deadlock is close to release. Hey, Yaku, how do you do? I'm alright, buddy. I do think Dota 2 currently is on a back foot because IceFrog wants to release Deadlock, and he's actively busy with it, and he's allowed to, right? IceFrog was working on Dota for how many years? Let him cook on his own project. Valve can handle Dota. I think Valve is also gearing up. I think once they're done with Half-Life X or Half-Life 3 and their Steam machine, I think Dota will see a lot. Remember, CS2 is also on the back burner. CS2 is also on the back burner, and CS2 is new. And a lot of people are complaining that Valve have left CS in the dust. I don't think so. Remember, Valve can only assign so many resources so many other places, right? So they're busy focusing. Ooh, no, don't make you unhappy. Hey, buddy. I don't think Valve is focusing on those two games right now because they're focusing on Deadlock and they're focusing on the Steam machine. And I 100% believe, and people could tell me it's copium, hopium, they are going to release Half-Life 3. They are. We don't know when, we don't know how, but they have been quiet. They have been quiet for a reason, because they're busy. Valve only goes quiet when they're busy cooking. So in my opinion, let Valve cook. Let Gabe cook, man. Let Mr. Newell cook. Remember, they were quiet with Dota for a while, and then they released Dota 2 Reborn. Remember that. Remember all the way back when Dota 2 went dead quiet for a while. We didn't get patches. We didn't get shit. And everyone's like, oh, man, Valve forgot about Dota. And then they released Dota 2 Reborn. Then, a couple of years later, Valve went quiet. And we had that massive map patch that changed the whole map. Everything. Let Valve cook. Too many people are so eager beaver to say, oh, Valve have forgotten Dota, and Valve have done this, and Valve have done that. Nah. Let them cook. No, Dota 3 will not be a thing. I do believe that they will update the engine, and I do believe with the engine update, they will update the hero models. Hey, Suzanne, welcome to the stream. Because there have been files unearthed of new models for heroes. No one has seen the new models, but it's in Dota's files. I will never not love that thing. You're busy writing a book on glue. Sounds good. Is it gonna stick to me? Stuck on the first chapter. Casimir with the dad jokes. How you doing, Kazi? How do you do? So no, I think people just need patience. Let Valve cook. Let them cook. Let them cook. I don't think Dota will be going away for a very long time. I think Dota will have quiet moments, but Dota is in no danger of shutting down whatsoever. In all honesty, I think later on, maybe. Am I feeling better about content creation as a whole? No. That literally made me jump. No. And I'm going to tell you why I don't feel better about content creation as a whole. Because AI. AI is ruining content creation. It is. Too many people. Nice progress. Thank you. This is just a streamer world. You should watch the YouTube world. You should watch the YouTube world. That one is crazy developed. Oh, that one has a beast. Don't want to do that. But yeah. Let me just tell y'all, I firmly believe Valve is cooking, and they are cooking hard. I do. They are cooking in a way I don't think any of us are ready for. I legitimately think we are not ready for what Valve is going to do. I legit don't think we are ready for Valve. 2026 will be the year of Valve. Watch this space. I'm telling y'all, lock it in. Uncle Rusty says, it's the year of Gabe. Gabe is going to buy a second yacht with the money he's going to make this year. He's going to buy a second boat. And besides, Gabe plays Dota 2 as well. Favorite hero is Sand King. He loves Sand King. So, you know. What's the mod? Society Sunlit Valley. I did the Leviosa and Rihanna stream. Oh my goodness. 2016 was shit, but 2026 will be the year of Gabe. Finding a streamer that said my name properly? Well, it's an Audi R8 Vroom. That's what it is. It's an Audi R8. I know some of my cars. I don't know all my cars, but I at least know about an Audi R8, man. You. I'll never play CS:GO again. I have my 12-year-old stolen inventory, old inventory stolen by hackers, and Steam just said they can't help me. That's bull. This mod pack is Java only, yes. Mod pack is Java. No, don't go out there. Okay. So someone taught me a neat little trick. If you do this, and you do this, it fixes the wall. I apologize. Am I going to play Enfield? I don't know. I don't know. I don't even play Deadlock, in all honesty. I tried Deadlock in its initial phase, but honestly, it wasn't for me. It felt a lot like Smite. It did. And I know I'm about to blaspheme the Deadlock people, but that's what it felt like. Yeah. Unfortunately, this is Java only. Right. So, it is now... But I feel like my streams are getting shorter and shorter. I seem to end shorter and shorter now. Deadlock is cool, but it makes me feel like brain has to be 100% all the time, where in Dota I can chill. You see, I'm the exact opposite. Dota, I am 100% locked in the entire time. I have to be. Can't not be. You know? If I'm not locked in Dota, then I make dumb mistakes. Wee! Wee! You subscribe? Thank you. Appreciate it. What's up with this guy stuff? Red versus you in turbos. You're normally everywhere too, fighting with a team. Yeah, I am. It's the job of a support. If I'm not there, then people are going to complain. Mm. You think Turbo ruined South African Dota? I think South African Dota ruined South African Dota. I do. I don't think it's a matter of Turbo. I don't think it's a matter of Allpick. I think people in South Africa ruined South African Dota. I do. It's like Helldivers, man. The game is no chill. Trying to relax in the game is impossible. See, here's the thing. Too many people in South Africa think they are god tier at Dota 2. Too many people think that they are godly at Dota 2. Right? Too many people. Guess what? People can have a bad day. I have bad days in Dota. I do. I have terrible days in Dota. Too many South Africans think that they are international winners, so they go and tell people how to play the game. And get mad at people because they don't know how to play the game. Turbo is just a way to circumvent that by playing a faster way. We used to have a very good competitive scene in South Africa. But politics and a whole bunch of other stuff made it bad. Why? Because people were greedy. And I'll speak candidly on this. I will speak candidly on this because I used to be a caster. This boy over here used to cast for South African Dota. I'm not going to divulge details. I'm not going to finger point. But there are people that had too many fingers in their pie, shoved out other people who were making things happen. And because those people who were making things happen were out of the scene, other people who didn't know what the fuck they were doing ruined the South African competitive scene. And because there's no competitive scene in Dota 2 in South Africa, barring a couple of tournaments that did happen, people ruined it by putting their fingers in the pie and interjecting where they had no business interjecting. And that is why South African, especially South African competitive Dota, is essentially dead. Because South African greedy people ruined it. And that is the end of that story. I'm not naming names. I'm not going to say anything. No, I'm not even aware of that drama. I just know what happened with where I was and what has been said. And, you know, people also can't be happy for you and support you and a whole bunch of other stuff and politics and a whole bunch of bullshit. People don't understand how that can adversely affect the scene. People have no idea how that can adversely affect the scene. That when you have sponsors and other people who try and dictate what must happen, where must happen, who must happen, and they make themselves so much more important than they are. They make themselves way more important than they are. It can ruin everything. And it did. It legitimately did. It ruined everything. So, unfortunately, because of people's selfishness, that's how it was. He spent all the funds for Megapiece for himself. I don't know about that drama. I have no idea. That might have been before my time. I have no idea about that drama. Drama, I know, it's not drama I'm going to discuss on stream. Because a lot of people were hurt. I retired from casting years ago because of politics. And I'll candidly say it was literally just politics. And what I had heard being spoken about behind my back, I would never ever trust those people to their face ever again. Never. Too many people had too much stuff to say about me behind my back. And I was one of the hardest working casters that org had ever seen. And it was nothing to do with the directors and stuff. It was within, shockingly enough, fellow casters. Literally fellow casters that had so much bullshit to say about what I was doing. And it resulted in me not getting stage time, which I had hard worked for. And then I was like, okay, well, you know what? If this is how it's going to be, I'm outie, boys. And yeah, South Africans ruined South African Dota. It's nothing else but that. One of the hardest working content creators, period. The thing is, you can be hardworking, doesn't mean you're going to be successful. That's just the thing. And a lot of people had a lot to say about my YouTube channel, and a lot of people had a lot to say about what I do in my spare time and all that stuff. And you know what? It's fine. You're allowed to have your opinion. But then if you feel like what I'm doing is a waste of time, do it better than me. If not, shut your mouth. Because you don't know. You have no idea. You have literally no idea. You have no idea what people are going through. You have no idea what people are trying to achieve. Instead of being a cuck, just fucking be happy for people and cheer them on. You may not have to like the person, but you don't have to be an asshole and stomp on their dream. Like, you really don't. But unfortunately, in life, you also can't expect everyone to like it. That's the motto in life. You can do everything right in life. And this is a life lesson people need to learn. You can do everything right in life. Some people are literally just not going to like it. That's as simple as that. You can bend over backwards. You can bring the sun from the very heavens. Some people will not like. That is as simple as that. And the sooner people learn that, the easier your life is going to be. You are not here to be popular and whatever the case may be. You're here to live your own life, and you're here to do it in the best possible way you can. And the best possible way you live your life is you live your life for yourself. You chase your dreams. Fuck everyone else. Fuck everyone else. If people don't want to support you, you leave them in the dirt. That's it. You leave them in the dirt. People don't want to support you, fuck them. Fuck them. You make a shorts channel for your base takes like this? Yeah. For me, it's just like a case of all I want to do is just make, oh, what the fuck? I just want to make content, have people have a good time, and that's it. That's all I want. That's why I make my content. People don't enjoy my content. Remember, content enjoyment is in the eye of the beholder, right? Some people thrive on drama, and they have no other strategies to be successful. I mean, that's why drama channels exist, right? I'm not calling anyone out. Drama channels exist because that's their method of content. I'm not dunking on any method of content. I dunk on AI-generated content because that's not content you make. That's something a bot makes. That's the only content I will dunk on. If you make drama channels and wada and all that stuff, hey, shut. You're providing a form of entertainment, right? I'm not here to judge. You're here. You're providing a form of entertainment, and that's what it is. I'm not here to say anything about that. That's on you. My whole thing is, if someone is trying their best, don't fucking dunk on them. Because it's a great way to make people either, one, very motivated to do it, or two, your dreams get stomped on. I luckily am a very, maybe unlucky. I think more unlucky than anything. I am a stubborn individual. I have this unnecessary, deep-seated need to prove people wrong. And I don't know why. It's a very bad habit of mine, but I have to prove people wrong. So the reason I am still going after all this time is because I have not proven those people wrong. And the person I have not proven wrong the most is me. Now you might be saying, what the fuck? Let me explain to you who your biggest critic will be in life. Not your parents, not your partner, not your boss, not your teacher. No one will be your biggest critic besides yourself. So the person I am trying to prove wrong is me. I'm not trying to prove other people wrong other than giving them the middle finger and showing, hey, listen, fuckhead, I did it. You can't say shit. The person I am trying to prove wrong is me. And if I can at least do that before my time comes, then I will feel like I've accomplished my dream. And then all the other people who said I couldn't do it, I will lick my YouTube play button and I will fucking make a short video of me and my play button taking a bath together. Just to show people, fuck you. But the person I mostly want to prove wrong is me. Because this guy doesn't always believe, most of the time he doesn't believe he can do it. Bet you can't beat Metro. We need to fix the VR, then I'll beat it. I beat Half-Life Alex. You have no power here. People need to understand your biggest critic in life will always be yourself. And I'm not putting myself on a pedestal. I want people to understand, don't put me on a pedestal. Don't sing my praises and stuff. I have made mistakes. Can someone please ban that person? Thank you. I have made mistakes in my life. I've made a lot of mistakes in my life. I'm not perfect. I don't want people to put me on a pedestal or anything like that. I'm trying to just tell people your worst thing you can do, number one, is, it's true. Comparison is the thief of joy. It is. Do not compare yourself to other people. Do not. And it's harder said than done. I don't want to be the guy that's going to tell you I've never done it. I want people to understand when I speak these things, I'm speaking from here because I've done it. The hardest thing you will find in life is not comparing yourself to others. Because why? Because we want what other people have. Right? We do. We want what other people have. We want to go on holiday to these places. We want to go and, not have to worry about financial struggles. We want all this other stuff. Let me tell you, more money just has more problems. That's what it is. People with more money just have more problems. That is what it is. But we all want that, right? We all want to go, okay, cool, I want to go on holiday to here. We all want to go, man, I wish I could buy my mother a house so she doesn't have to struggle. I wish I could have my siblings. I wish I could have my friends. We all want that. Most of us want that. Other people have selfish reasons, but you know, each to their own. We all want that. Not all of us are going to achieve that. And it's the sad reality of the fact. You all support me, and I 100% appreciate it. But that doesn't mean this is going to work out for me, right? And it's a cold hard reality each and every one of us have to face, is that sometimes your destination will not be what you think it is, because the journey you make, this is true what Havoc says, the journey you make is better than the destination. The amount of friends and people that I am blessed with because of this journey is more than I could ever have hoped for, than achieving 1 million subscribers and being 100% alone. Would I want 1 million subs? You're fucking right I want. Why wouldn't I? You know? Why wouldn't I? But the journey that I've been on to reach this point in my life and my career and everything, I wouldn't trade for the world. I'd make it easier. But everything is done with a reason, right? And I know that's like the oldest thing a person can say. Everything is done for a reason. And everything is done for this reason. And it's such a cliche, and no one wants to hear it. But like at the end of the day, it's the truth. Things are done for a reason. And those reasons can come in many different ways. They can come in many different ways. That's the thing. The moment you have money, suddenly people are there. That's the thing. The moment you have money, suddenly people are your friend. No. I would tell those people, hey, listen, where were you when I was doing my channel? Were you supporting? No. Fuck off. Fuck off. Don't come over here and think we're friends now because I'm successful. No. I will always try and be the best person that I can be. And that's another thing we all need to strive for, right? And I wanna get this point across. We all need to strive to be better people. We all need to strive to make the world a little bit better. We all need to strive to make things better than they were yesterday. Right? We can all do that. But the biggest thing that we can do for ourselves is be better than we were yesterday. That's the biggest justice we can do for ourselves, is be better than you were yesterday. Hello, Mr. Snow. You got the wrong channel. That is the biggest justice you can do yourself. Legitimately. That is literally the biggest justice you can do. If there's anything that you do today, it's just be a better version of who you were yesterday. And I guarantee you, you will start feeling better about the things you do. There you go. And that's the kind of content that YouTube doesn't push. That's the kind of content YouTube doesn't push. But that's my 20 cents for the day. I don't know if anyone else has anything to add for that. You don't have to add anything to that if you don't want to. That's just... There's my advice for the day. That's my advice for the day. Excuse me. Woo! Okay, let's hand in those. I don't mind the frequent questions. I'm very inquisitive, like listening to people's texts. I don't mind any questions. Honestly, the more questions you guys ask, the more I know that my chat works and that I don't have to worry about I don't have to worry about my chat not working. I don't have to worry about my chat not working, so that ever perpetual anxiety of, is my chat working, is my chat working, that goes away. So as long as y'all are talking on both YouTube and on Twitch, I know my stuff is working, so that I don't have to have this perpetual fear. Love my content? Thank you, Mama. I appreciate that. Sunlit Valley? Yes. This is the streamer world before anyone asks. My YouTube world, I've done too much progress on. And I haven't recorded a video, so I'm just playing the streamer world and talking a whole bunch of garbage. There you go. We should actually like put that as a pinned message. This is the streamer world. Don't ask about the YouTube world. If you want to know more about the YouTube world, go watch the VODs. Go watch the content. Don't ask about the YouTube world. Hey Keanu, how do you do? Welcome, buddy. Yeah. Thank you, my love. Appreciate it. But yeah, chat, that would be my advice for today. Is just be better than you were yesterday. And to anyone who is doing content, don't focus on numbers. And again, I want to preface this by saying I have done this before, and I still frequently struggle with it. I want people to understand something. Your number of subscribers and your number of views does not equate to you as a content creator, to you as a person. Too many people put an emphasis on, I have to hit this amount of subscribers. It's good to have goals, right? It's good to have goals. It is. I'm not going to lie to you. It's good to have goals. I am glad we hit 9,000 subscribers because now I can invoke the Vegeta meme. And I might just make a short out of that and be like, it's been so long, but the scouter says I have over 9,000 subscribers. And then, you know, I might just do that just for fun. But the number of subscribers you have does not equate to the value you bring to content. I'm curious what the estimated value is on the wall behind you. Oh god. I think there's at least, if at minimum, there's a good 3,000 rand here, if not more. The value of these Funko Pops on this wall will shock you. And I don't even have like super rare ones. I have ones I like though. But yeah, chat, that's how it is. I've been doing this a very long time, and I'm not gonna lie to you. I would love to be able to tell you guys I know how YouTube works, and I know how content works, and I know how to beat the algorithm. The truth is I have no idea. I don't have a single clue. Right? I don't. I'm not one of these YouTube gurus who tell you you need to optimize your thumbnail and your title. Every YouTuber worth their salt knows you have to optimize your thumbnail and your title, and you have to have the first 30 seconds that people must watch without clicking off, and that dictates where YouTube pushes it in the algorithm. I can't tell you what the formula is because I don't know. Because I'm going to be real with you, I don't care about the formula. I have seen videos with no thumbnail whatsoever do better than any video I've made with a thumbnail. You should always do thumbnails, and you should always do the thing. You should. It's good practice. But I have seen videos, low effort videos, bad title, bad freaking editing, you name it, no thumbnail, do better than half of the people that do all the other stuff. What people want is what they want to watch. If you don't offer them that, YouTube don't give a shit. And I'll readily call out YouTube. YouTube knows that they have problems on this platform. YouTube knows that they have problems on this platform, and they can tell you, yeah, but you need to do this, and this is why your videos aren't doing this, and it's not always the creator. I'm gonna be that guy, because all the gurus will tell you, no, if you blame the algorithm, you're at fault. No. There are people that work their asses off. There are people that work their asses off every single day to make good content. Then some poopball with a little AI thing drops a thing, does little to no effort, and then gets pushed into the algorithm. Whereas someone who has put the time, the effort, the everything else gets nothing. And you want to come and tell me blaming the algorithm is wrong? You're talking bullshit. Thank you, Damien, for the subscribe. Appreciate it. Exactly. The thing is, the algorithm is there to make people think about what they need to do for videos, right? If we all just made videos for the algorithm, there would be no uniqueness. And that is what's missing from YouTube lately. And I'm gonna sound like such a boomer now. But for the people that were there when Markiplier, PewDiePie, Jacksepticeye, all those other YouTubers were there. There was a sense of uniqueness when it came to it. Echo Chamber, don't tell me what to do. Thank you. This is my space. I'll play the game as I see fit. Thank you very much. There was uniqueness. Yeah, everyone made Let's Play content. Everyone did this and everyone did that. But people were trying. And it felt unique. You know? It felt unique. It felt like that was like a golden era of YouTube. You know? Everyone was playing games together. And there was like peace and tranquility. To a point. And then somewhere along the line, it just got lost in the shuffle. And then... oh, what happened? You know? What happened? Now it just feels like YouTube is either AI-generated slop, or just everything else just feels kind of like churned out in a way that just doesn't feel unique anymore. That's and again, it sounds like boomerish and jealousy. That's what my family tells me. Is jealousy. But that's just what it feels like, you know? I don't know. Doesn't feel the same. It just doesn't feel we're watching random people take over the internet and have a good time playing games and whatnot. Now it just feels like everyone's chasing those big numbers. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm just jelly. Okay, we need to get a fishing rod. We do. We need to get a fishing rod. We need to get a whole bunch of stuff going on here. Okay, first things first is I want to get this. Now, this is fairly simple. Hey, honey, how do you do? Welcome, welcome. This one's fairly simple. We just need a chest and 4 zinc coins. And we are Gucci Mane there. So, let's get a market dude here. I'm gonna put him just like nicely, you know, outside. What was I gonna do? Get a chest. So, that'll be in my wood chest. That's not wood. Chest. And then 4 zinc coins. I wish it was this simple in friggin' Sky Factory. Let me tell you, to get that market in Sky Factory, good lord. Feels like time's going by fast. I needed to go fast. I want to go gym. I do. I'm in the mood to gym today. Bonk. He just bonked me on the dome there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Market. Okay. Wee. Okay, we have our market dude. That's great. Still need my phone though. Put our calendar slot in here as well. Seed pouch. Again, I'm not particularly worried about a seed pouch. Time goes fast. We're in the storm. Sai. What a name. Hello there. Welcome, welcome. Any other profound questions we want to discuss today, chat, or did I talk your ears off? I wonder what we do here, in all honesty. Like, Tiki bar. Everything else. I like decorating this place, honestly. This place is so nice to decorate. Okay. We have the market. I do want to get this fishing rod, and I have to buy it from the fish. We could back Life is Strange, but I get banned. No, I don't want to talk about Life is Strange. I don't want to talk about Life is Strange. Nice beard, thank you. I grew it myself. This thing needs a trim though, badly. As soon as you can play, no, I will not, for as long as I live, play Life is Strange again. I will not. I will not play Life is Strange again. Never again. The emotional turmoil I went through with Life is Strange has ruined me forever. I will never ever play it again. Never. And there is nothing and no one that is going to change my mind. No one. Not even my wife, and I love my wife. I will never ever ever play Life is Strange again. The heartbreak and emotional beatings I got from that game, especially the prequel. Fuck that shit. The prequel ruined me because I know what happens. Love seeing a fellow ginger doing well. Thank you, guys. Life is strange. The world is changing. Profound question. How deep is the bottom of the river if you can't see the bottom? Endless. Until you dive and whack your head and drown horribly. Then you figure out how deep it is. It's just a game. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter if it's just a game. Don't you come here with your whole, oh, it's just a game. No. Life is Strange was horrible. Moral choice-based games that tear at your very soul are the worst. They are. They are the worst. I recommend not getting any of the smelter upgrades for the backpack. The bow was used as fuel. No! No! Your bow was used as fuel? No! No, honey! Oh, gosh! Okay, well, thank you for the tip. I will definitely not be doing that. Honey, no! Oh, no! Oh, no! No, Life is Strange, a great game. I wanna say this, right? Because it just. Do I have OnlyFans? Actually, yes, I do. People joke, but I actually do have an OnlyFans. Life is Strange is one of those games that came out and was so good. It was. Oh man, I can't begin to preface by saying how good Life is Strange was. Really. It really, honestly, was one of my all-time favorite games. However, how very ever. So I cried 3 times playing that playthrough. My OnlyFans is not what you think, chat. My OnlyFans is a meme thing. So a couple of years ago, I did a sub goal that said I would do an OnlyFans shoot. I was in a robe, fully clothed, and I did a shoot with my cats, where I did all kinds of poses, and my cats were in the frame and whatnot. That's literally the only thing that's on my OnlyFans. It's for memes, and I haven't posted on my OnlyFans in forever. I'm pretty sure the account is like silenced or something. I don't know. But it's literally for the memes. I've got OnlyFans for literally no other reason. Feet pics? Nah. My feet are not pretty. Want to point that out. My feet are not pretty. But yeah, that's the reason the OnlyFans exists, in all honesty. It was more to like supplement a meme and let people enjoy memes and you know, let people enjoy memes. Don't give up hope because the evil masters are fading. Truth is coming out and the light will fall eventually very well. I don't mind. I don't care. I'm just here to have a good time. One day, if I get my play button, then I'll be happy. But you're gonna do an Undertaker themed one and only, and have the hat as a tasteful cover? No. I don't see the comments asking, "Am I blind?" What? No. There's beauty and canker sores. Oh god. No. Nah. Okay, I think I'm gonna get the phone and then I'm gonna end it. There's a market for everything that, well, you know, it is OnlyFans. Okay, we need one singular stone button. I need 2 more pieces of glass. There we go. Then we go over here. We do this. Get our glass pane. Then you go 1, 2, 3, and 4. And there's our phone. You used to call me on my telephone. Ring-a-ling-ding. I don't know. I don't know. It's been a long Monday. Hey, Jason, welcome to the stream. How do you do? Okay, that's the phone. And now I have another phone. And it gave me a red phone. I hate that, actually. You know what? I hate this. Let's just move this. I hate it there. There, and then you can chill here in the corner. There you go. That's better. What the? Oh, Tuba Becco. I need this ish. Oh my gosh, I can't type. I'll be back to watch sometime tomorrow. Peace out. Yeah, I'm also gonna end here. Okay. Everybody, thank you guys so much for watching. I'm gonna open up my YouTube world so I can prep for recording. And you guys can see me open up the YouTube world. So before I go, let me show you guys what I have planned or what I've been doing. For those that have missed and haven't been watching the series, which you should. At this point in time, you should be watching the series. If you haven't, I would highly recommend start from the first episode and work your way down towards episode 21. Because today is going to be episode 22, and then episode 23, and maybe I'll even do an episode 24. Who knows? This world is so full of stuff. This world is so full of things. Tuba smoke kills. I need to go find those. Okay, loading terrain. You can see this world is huge. So this is my house. And you'll notice I started with the sprinklers. So we are now officially looking at our farm. I took down the villager house. There's their house now. You can see their house. You can't really see it. There they are. I see you over there. You smell nice. There's our nether portal. I've moved the skull cavern. Zeus struck over here, so we're starting to get batteries, which is nice. So yeah, I've been busy. And that'll do it for now. Hope you guys enjoyed that. If you did, please consider leaving a like and subscribing for more Date Everything. No, wait, that's the wrong series. I also saw they're making Date Everything body pillows now, and I don't know how to feel about it. In all honesty, I don't know how to feel about the Date Everything body pillows, but you know. Does anyone have a suggestion for a raid? Does anyone have a suggestion for a raid? Which one are we getting you? It has to be Betty. I don't want Dorian. Oh no. Who do we want to raid? Does anyone have a suggestion? Otherwise I'm just gonna stop. Yeah, no, Hellblade. Okay, well we'll go do that. Hey Shroomy, how do you do? /raid. There we go. Thanks, homie, for a wonderful day. Have a good one. Have a good one, everyone. Hope you have a lovely day. Uncle Rusty says, you're all awesome and don't be a dick. How would a pillow from Date Everything work as a body pillow? Shh. Don't even think about it. Just let it happen. Okay? Just let it happen, honey bunny. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bye bye.